Okay, and here we are on the interview with the Spanish music producer by the name of Sistek, with recent work including Simple, Combine and Typo. At 24 years old, he's achieved quite a bit already, but there's plenty more time left. So let's get into the career achievements and aspirations of Sistek. Welcome to the show.
Hey man, how are you doing?
Good, yeah.
Thank you for the introduction. Thank you for having me. So you wanted kind of intro and aspirations, right? I wasn't really prepared for it.
No, that wasn't particularly a question. I have questions prepared. I mean, we'll get into your goals, but
Great.
yeah, we'll get into your goals in just a second.
Yeah,
But first of all, I thought we'd go all the way back to the start of your career and your early personal life, where you grew up, and what kind of inspired you to get into music, that sort of thing.
Alright, so I was born in Chile, and I've been born and raised here in Chile, in Santiago. And I've lived all my life here, and I think I've always liked music, like everyone does, really.
Yeah.
It always was on that level. I enjoyed it. When I was tiny, when I was young, I
Yeah.
wanted to play the drums, like Phil Collins, for example.
Okay.
But I never got a big drum set machine or whatever. I just started hitting, how do you say, furniture and stuff, just rhythmically and stuff.
Yeah.
Just trying to copy what I heard. But that was super young. And then when I was 13, 15 or something, I started having guitar lessons.
Okay.
For a year, because I got really bored really easily. So I just wanted to learn the songs I wanted to learn, and
Yeah.
so I ditched the teacher and just learned from YouTube and internet.
Yeah.
And yeah, kind of was pushed to the side with high school and going into college and everything. But when I started going to college, I started to I don't know, need a hobby, that's something that filled me up more in my free time. So I just started. I remember one holiday I downloaded one of these DAWs where you actually make music on the Ableton, which is the one I use now.
Okay.
And I started to realize how easy it was for anyone to just create a song if you kind of knew what you do.
Yeah.
Everything you could find it online. So I just started trying to make mashups and DJ mixes and stuff, and that's where I got into electronic music.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was kind of the introduction for me to the world of music making in a way.
Yeah.
But
So
that was around when I was 21, I guess.
Oh, right. Okay.
20. Yeah, it was 20. It was kind of recent. Yeah. It wasn't I mean, it would have been ideal to do it in high school because I had so much more time. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you never know when to start, really. Anytime is the right time, I think.
Yeah. So you've only actually been making music as your main thing for the last 3 or so years.
Oh, no, it's been the main thing for the past 6 months, really, because I was studying in college for the last 5 years.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
it was something I only did it on the weekends and whenever I had time, which was really scarce throughout the year.
Yeah.
But I managed to kind of put songs out, and they actually got traction. So I was oh shit,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can swear here.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We don't care.
My thinking was if I can do kind of music I really enjoy, and people actually enjoy in the weekends as a hobby, I was imagine if I could do it full time.
Yeah.
I could put up so much more stuff and make it an actual career, and that's where I realized I can actually live out of that. So yeah, it's been 6 months only with music right now, so it's a young relationship.
It is. That's a lot shorter than I expected, really. Is that how long you'd say you found your particular sound?
Oh, I don't know if I found it.
Okay.
I don't think anyone feels that they found it. Really, it's
Right,
it's
yeah.
always yeah, it's kind of good enough so far. And you kind of you're more lenient with it. It's
Yeah.
this is where I'll stop because I'm gonna overthinking if I don't.
Yeah. That's probably a really healthy attitude to have,
Yeah.
not to be a perfectionist, because it's always going to change over time. You're not going to be doing the same thing in 5 years' time.
Oh yeah, exactly. You gotta be this is it Bruce Lee that says that like you gotta be like water? You gotta be flexible and like just try to learn as much as possible and kind of keep up with trends. But also the most important thing I think is like trying to sound like yourself would sound. Like it's not like your sound itself, but like it's like a like if you how do you say this? Yeah, it's basically your sound, really. Like
Right.
I don't know what I was trying to say right there, but if you sound like yourself, nobody else is gonna be as good as you as sounding as you. So if you can do that correctly and like transmit a message and everything, I think that's where the key. It's more than following any trends and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a healthy mentality. Yeah, I like that.
That was the question, right?
That was the question. Yeah. So,
Yeah, sorry.
of all those things, say in the past few years, but it's probably going to be in the past 6 months, what's the coolest thing that's happened to you in your career?
Oh, I really think it was going to the Amsterdam dance event in October.
Yeah.
I mean, it was unlucky that like in my home country there was like a really bad situation going on at the same time, so I was like super worried about my family and everything that was going on here. So I didn't like make the most out of that week, but at the same time I met so many cool people and artists and like amazingly talented people all around the world, and it's amazing that everyone meets in Amsterdam, but everyone's like from the US or Germany or Sweden or Norway, Denmark, the UK.
Yeah,
like
everywhere. Yeah.
goes there. And it's just a place like for a week you have fun with people that are involved in the music industry. And then when you kind of like leave there, you got so many contacts and you have like friends everywhere in the world that you can work with or recommend people. And I think that was like one of the most enriching experiences yet.
Cool.
That I've had.
Yeah. I know a few people who went from the UK as well. Maybe you met them, but I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it's I mean, the music industry is pretty small, so because like I also met so many people that I didn't know who they were, like artist-wise, and then I looked them up. I was like, oh, this is the guy I met.
Yeah.
Because you meet faces, not the artist.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the other.
So I think now we'll get into the goals and aspirations that you thought I was asking about right at the start. Do you have a big goal that you're shooting for? Something in the next few years or maybe the next 10 years?
I mean, aspirations, I think, regarding, for example, playing live, I would love to, I mean, I've been lucky enough to like play in big festivals here, but I want to like expand to other countries and kind of turn the DJ set that I have into like a more like me playing instruments on stage and kind of making a show out of that. I think that would be a pretty cool goal, because like what I do really all day is like just jamming my guitar and write stuff. So I would love to, in a way, in the stage also show that, because like I have so much fun there. I know in the stage it would be so fun to just like share that energy.
Yeah.
But besides that, I think like what I do is meet some of my favorite writers and work with them. Even if it's not music for me, I would just like love to get in the room with, for example, Julia Michaels, Shai Martin. They're amazing artists.
Yeah.
Everywhere, and like they are, I don't know, like I'm always obsessed with them. Like the way they write, it's so great. I'm sort of getting distracted because they were saying.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
It was like saying hi from the other side of the house. But yeah, like goal and aspiration, I think is like work with like those people, and that's kind of like what's in my mind, to be honest, so far. I don't know, like, more in the long term, I understand that it's a journey that I need to, in every step you need to like see where you want to keep going in a way.
Yeah.
But the clear goal is that I want to make like music for a living. That's 100% fact.
Yeah, okay. And we're back now. I've got the battery pack on my phone. It's not going to die. So let's head into the next round of the interview. This is a little thing that I had prepared. Adolfo knew was coming up. This is the Instagram round. So I've pulled up a few photos from your artist's Instagram, and then you can say perhaps a bit more information about how they came about and what it means. So,
That's interesting.
okay, so the first photo we have here is a photo of you and a friend sitting in a studio, a photo studio, with your feet almost on the camera lens, saying, "Guest who stepped in dog poop emoji." So, what was going on there?
Oh. It was, yeah, now I totally know which one you're talking about. So yeah, we were just in a photo shoot with my friend Discreet
Yeah.
for the single that we released. And yeah, like that was the funniest caption I could come up with that, because like you could see the sole of our shoes, but
Yeah.
I think one of my right shoe I think is like to the side, so you couldn't see mine. So it was like a funny pun, I guess, a funny caption.
I see, yeah.
Particularly going on there. I didn't step on poo, because if I stepped on actually dog poo and went to that studio, which was like pretty fancy and clean, like
Yeah.
people would know about this right away. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was just a caption.
Yeah.
But it kind of worked, I think.
It did work, yeah. Now the next photo I have here, so this is quite an impressive one. This is your 2019 Wrapped statistics you've posted here from Spotify for Artists, and you've got 8.5 million streams on Spotify. So how did that come about? How hard was it to get up to there?
So yeah, 8.4 million. I was blown away when I saw that number. I didn't think it was that high. But yeah, like most of those plays were from Pitfalls, like the debut single that we released years ago actually. And for some reason, like in January or kind of December, like Discover Weekly and Spotify Radio and stuff like that started to add it everywhere.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, it started to get like 30,000
Right.
daily plays. So for like 5 or 6 months or less, like it did that, and literally that was like more than, I would say, 60% of the streams, I guess, was like from that song. It just like gained traction out of nowhere. I don't know why still, but
So which song was that?
Spotify sometimes works in weird ways, so you never
Sounds
know
like it, yeah.
what's gonna come up.
Out of just one song, yeah. I see.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's the others like that add up to the other 50%, but that one was like in particular was the one that kind of did the most. It was like mind blowing out of nowhere, like one of your songs just going poof up,
Yeah.
viral, and everyone's sharing, and it's like wow, like I wasn't even doing anything. I was like finishing my last semester of college,
Right. So
my head was there, not really like promoting it that much.
yeah, not bad. Thanks to Spotify. Shout out Spotify for that one, for the heads up.
Yeah, shout out to Spotify. Yeah.
And the last photo I have here, this is you at Creamfields in 2018. It's a bit of an older photo. Had to scroll down slightly for this one.
Oh yeah.
But how did that come about? How did you get onto Creamfields? And have you been back since?
Well, that was amazing. So, I mean, I'll actually be back in like 3 or 4 months in May, actually. So if you're in Chile,
Right.
definitely go. But
If I am, I'll be there.
it's in the 9th of May.
Yeah.
But so all right. So the story behind that one was, I mean, I was in college and just like putting music for fun, starting getting traction, and then like a couple of people from Chile started saying like, "Hey man, you got pretty good streams. Would you like to play in Creamfields?" And I was like, "Yeah, it would be cool." And like literally, it's this crazy. Like, a week didn't even pass, and he was like, "All right, confirmed for Creamfields." I was like, "Wow, what?
Wow, within a week.
What? Are you serious?" Like, I mean, like within a week or less than a week, like we didn't speak that much. He was like, "Oh yeah, you could play. Would you like to play?" I was like, "Yes." And then like, cause he knew some like he was like booking on other artists and stuff there, so he already had the contacts and everything. So he just like put me into the actual lineup. And and kind of that's the story of how I got into it. I was like, I literally said yes because I was like, yeah, whatever, you're not gonna get me in, right?
Yeah, I see.
I was focused on like my exams that were that same week.
You thought it was a joke.
And stuff. I need to learn how to DJ again because like I haven't done it like in a while.
Right.
The whole show, the visuals, and everything. It was so tiring, but it was such a fun and like enriching experience, really.
Yeah.
And I also met like amazing people along the way. Like I even had a dinner with Sam Feld, Mike Perry, and the guys from Goldfish.
Yeah.
And they actually invited me, so that was like amazing.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, that was one of like the most fun nights of my life, really. But yeah, that's kind of how it came about. Like,
I'm glad I asked about it.
Summing it all up, really.
Yeah. So do you even have a manager right now, or that was all personally arranged, wasn't it?
I have a manager, but we were mostly focused on like putting music out, not bookings or live shows, because that's kind of like another business in a way. Like you need visuals and like photographers and like kind of transportation. It's so much more. Makes more sense when you're bigger in a way. So we weren't focusing on that.
Okay, so it's time for some more unusual questions. I'm going to try and ask Adolfo some stuff that he's never heard before, and we're going to start this round.
These are the fun ones, I guess.
Yeah, these are going to be the fun ones. Less about personal history, more about hypotheticals. So the first question, I want to know, how would you spend $10,000 if it fell from the sky in a little satchel, tax-free? You had to spend it on yourself. How would you spend $10,000?
I think I would $10,000. To be honest, it's gonna be a boring answer, really, but like,
Yeah.
I would reinvest them in making more music, like a good music video, and like more stuff.
Yeah.
But I think like obviously I'm gonna take a little bit for my friends so we can go bar hopping.
Yeah.
To every bar we love here in Chile and we know, and we're just gonna be like, it would be so fun. Yeah, I could rent a limo like by surprise and everything. We just go bar hopping in style. That could be really cool.
Yeah.
And maybe even like for a week taking my family for a holiday or something around here, because there's so many beautiful places we could go and we haven't explored. Like I don't go into many holidays in Sweden because like I stay most of the time in Santiago.
Yeah.
But I think that's what I would do, really.
Do you know?
I mean, the most exciting thing about those would be making those songs. Like, I imagine like
Yeah.
2 huge studios, maybe having a big artist on one of those songs. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think you just asked your mate Sam Felt if he wants to get on a song. Hey Sam. So,
Sorry?
I was saying you could just ask your mate Sam Felt if he wants to hop on a song.
Oh yeah.
Call up
yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, if he wants to just, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just fly to the Netherlands. That's what
Yeah.
I'm asking personally.
So, do you have a favourite country that you've been to, or where would you plan to take your family on this imaginary holiday?
Oh, it's a tough one because like Chile is such a big country. I haven't been to the north, which is like a beautiful desert, and like to
Okay.
the very south, it's kind of like England, rains a lot.
Yeah. Is it really? Huh.
I think I would take them. No, I don't think I would take them here to Chile. Maybe somewhere new. I would go maybe to Galapagos.
Okay.
In
Cool.
Ecuador, or like something different, like we've never seen before. And obviously the sun and the heat is always like the beach and everything. It's super chill when you're with your family. So
Yeah.
I guess that would be. But I mean, now that I'm saying it here, I'm gonna maybe change the location because it's not gonna be a surprise anymore.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. He actually meant to say Iceland. If your family is watching this, Thailand.
Yeah, Iceland. Yeah.
We'll throw them off track.
Greenland or whatever.
Yeah.
Somewhere colder.
So, lastly, here's a question that you might not have been asked before. It's probably something you've thought of though. What's the most annoying or overrated thing about the music industry?
Overrated thing. You say?
Yeah.
I think the most annoying thing. Oh god, this is a tough one.
You thought it was all going to be nice, pleasant questions. No.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think like the biggest thing that kind of annoys everyone,
Yeah.
me especially, is that you kind of meet a lot of people that like you feel there's a weird energy, and like most of them, you feel like they want to use something, like get something for you, and if they don't do it, they just like leave you. So
Yeah.
it's like it's super, like uncollaborative, and
It's a bit of a cutthroat business.
with some people, really, like that's like a little part of the industry. Like most of them are like amazing people that just want to make amazing music. That's it. But you're always gonna find people that just are gonna think for themselves, and like I don't know. I think that's one of the annoying things. And the other one is I think major labels are so annoying sometimes with all the paperwork that you have to go through to do something super simple.
Yeah.
That's the most annoying thing, I guess.
So what kind of paperwork? Like, is there a specific? It sounds like there's a specific event you're thinking of.
It's not like any specific paperwork, but like there are so many things that, for example, if you're signed to a major label, you have to go through like a lot of levels of like approval to do some stuff.
Yeah.
From what I know, because I have never been signed to one, but I've heard stories that like they take years to do like super simple stuff, or months to do. I don't know, to approve a feature or a single, like stuff that, like the music industry goes so fast that you have to act quickly, like in a month if you cannot do something, like to change your project or whatever, like you're gonna lose time, and maybe it's not gonna hit as hard as if it was like in the right timing. It's more in like the way you have to actually ask for approval, I think. And that's why like independent artists are like rising more and more and being more successful, because they can adapt quicker and have their own labels and managers.
Yeah.
So shout out to AWOL.
Yeah, shout out to labels. That's the tough thing with
I think that's
any
it,
corporate structure. Yeah, too many layers of management.
Yeah, it kind of makes it slow in a way. I mean, if they had so many layers and they were quick enough, I guess that would be no problem.
Yeah.
They're kind of staying behind on the trend right now, because everything is going independent right now. Lauv, Rehab, and there's a lot of like huge artists that are just releasing stuff independently.
Yeah.
And they're doing great because they act like their own label. Really, that's the core principle.
Yeah.
But that's the most annoying thing about the industry. The delays and everything that comes with
the delays. Yeah.
Just waiting for something to come out. Something is so annoying. Like you make a song and it's not out for 2 years, and then it comes out and you're like, oh yeah, finally.
And by that time it's not the kind of music you want to make anyway. It's like it doesn't represent the current you. It was you 2 years ago.
I mean, it always seems. I mean, I think a song is kind of like a photo in a way. If I take a photo 10 years ago, it's not me anymore. It's not the same thing and the same me. But I understand it's like a picture of something, of what I felt, or it kind of encapsulates. And I understand it's something that was taken a while back, and I can reconnect with. But it's not something that's gonna be me. A photo is not you. Same as a song is not you.
Yeah.
It's a part of you that you kind of share in a way. That's kind of how I feel about it.
I've never heard that analogy before, but that's I like that. Makes a lot of sense.
I might have heard it somewhere. I don't know. I don't think I came up with it, to be honest.
Oh, okay. I was going to believe you did. I was going to let you take credit.
Somewhere too,
oh well. We'll just say that you came up with it then.
Yeah, it's kind of a good one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say that. Yeah, let's put it as a cool.
yeah. Quote right on screen right now. All right, and time for the last section of this interview here. There's a fly on my shoulder. This is the last little thing that I mentioned to Adolfo before he came on the interview. It's time for the Quickfire Round. So I've got 5 really simple questions here. They might be 1 to 3 word answers, but you have 30 seconds to answer all 5 questions. So some of them you might get in a couple... Yeah, some of them you might get in a couple seconds, which means you get more time for the other ones. So your time starts when I finish asking the first question, and then you'll be put on a leaderboard with your time against my other guests. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right, okay, so question 1. Who is your biggest inspiration in music? Go.
Kygo. It was Kygo when I started.
Your favourite venue you've performed at?
Favorite venue? I think Lollapalooza, Chile.
Okay. Any goal for this year?
to 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
Nice. Okay. Favorite music software?
Logic lately.
Okay. And what's your favorite childhood cartoon? Curveball.
Oh no, I'm not ready for this. There's so many. Dexter.
Dexter. Yes. Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, the lab. I know the name in Spanish, but yeah, it's.
Oh, what is
the 5 ones, right?
what is it? What is it called in Spanish?
El laboratorio de Dexter. It's like Dexter's lab, maybe. That's the translation.
That's Dexter's Lab. That's exactly what it's called in English.
Yeah. Oh, all right, perfect. Yeah. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
I hate that question because that was the first one that came to mind. I don't know if it was my favorite. I don't
Yeah.
think so. I've been to so many faces.
Right. Okay.
That's gonna work for now.
I mean, there's SpongeBob, Tom and Jerry.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, SpongeBob was really better for me, I think. Oh god.
So the real answer might be
I wasn't ready for
SpongeBob.
that one, to be honest.
The real answer might be SpongeBob. We're going to count your time from the first one you gave so that you're actually within 30 seconds. Otherwise, your time's going to be like 2.5 minutes.
Don't worry about it. Dexter is fine. Cause like, it's like asking me my favorite song. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
I have a lot of them. I'm gonna answer one, and then I'm gonna be like, no, that's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time. So yeah, it's a trick question. I get what you like the strategy there.
Good. Okay. I think we achieved the goal there. So that's the end of the quickfire round. We're going to put your score up on the screen right there. I haven't actually designed the graphic for the scoreboard yet, but I'm sure that looks really cool. Really good job to myself. So
It's gonna look cool.
yeah. So you've been a really good sport on the interview. It's been a lot of fun over here. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. So that's the end of the interview. I was just saying I hope you've enjoyed yourself on the interview because it's been pretty good talking to you. Yeah.
It's been super fun. Yeah. I've enjoyed it. Definitely.
Brilliant.
It's a good break from the studio.
I really didn't think I was a good interviewer, but hopefully this comes out all right.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we had like the tech difficulty of the call, which is never ideal, I think, but
Sure.
it went out pretty well, like above my expectations. So yeah, congrats to you, man.
Yeah, thanks. Hey. Yeah, the lag's been really, really not bad considering we're thousands of miles apart. All right, so that's the end of the interview. We're going to end that there. And it's been good speaking to you. I'll see you soon.
Same, man. I can't wait for it to come out. So let me know, and I'm gonna start recording now. Also, so
Yeah, I'll let you know.
cheers, and thank you for this, man. Thank you for this.
No problem. Speak soon. There we go. That was Adolfo by the stage name of Sistek. So that is the second interview we've done here. Again, let me know if you are interested in this kind of content, if I'm a good interviewer. Make sure that I have some shred of ego left and that I'm not torn to shreds because I'm very new to this. I have no idea what I'm doing, but hopefully it's enjoyable to watch. So, from me and Sistek there, I'll put the links to his socials in the description as well as all my other guests. From us, that's the end of the interview. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one.